All right. This is the top 10 worst fish, according to a fish biologist. Number 10. The glass catfish. Probably a surprise because I love catfish. They're actually my favorite fish, and I talk a lot about how much I like catfish and the various species of catfish. However, glass catfish are just doing everything wrong. So first of all, it's fucking weird. They've got all of their organs centralized in this little pouch behind their head, and then the entire rest of their body is empty except for their skeletal system.
Poggers.
It's just weird. Instead of being bottom feeders, they're mid-water, all right? Instead of being solitary hunters, they shoal. I put this little line here, and it's how I feel. Stop calling yourself a catfish, dumbass. I just don't think they deserve their position. I think they're doing everything that makes a catfish good wrong. I know why they look cool and why people have them in aquarium hobbies, and that's why they are extremely overrated. Why they're like, why? Just everything about this is just dumb. Number 9. The wolffish. This may come as a surprise because wolffish are kind of cool, but I strongly dislike wolffish. So first of all, they're called wolf eels, but guess what? Not actually an eel. Face only a mother could love, because what the fuck is this? I mean, come on. They are a keystone species, which means that basically their existence in their ecosystem totally holds up their ecosystem. So they absolutely need to exist for their ecosystem to thrive. And they have this really cool thing where they do really intensive parental care. Most fish are just kind of hands-off parenting, like the fish just kind of does what it does, you know, and lets it be. But they do not have hands-off parenting. They fully like protect, raise, and house the babies. However, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it does. It looks like a movie prop from a sea monster movie. It's just not. I can't get over the face. You're gonna see that I really do not like fish with fucked up teeth. I can't imagine spending time looking at this thing. All right, number 8. The slender snipe eel, because Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I mean, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? First of all, they're a deep sea predator. Come on. Really? Some kinds are called the deep sea duck, which I think is hilarious. Imagine being called the deep sea duck. They're basically this like deep water eel that has like a beak to prey on things with like little teeth along it, but they can't even fully close it. So when they close their mouth, the beak doesn't even actually fully close. And also, we don't know, but we think that they're semelparous, which basically means they fuck and then die, sort of like salmon, which in large groups like salmon, when you're feeding your kids, is great. But in the deep ocean, and when you have so little meat on your body to feed anybody, just seems kind of stupid to be semelparous. So yeah, just not a fan of them, not a fan of their adaptation. They're ugly, and I hate them. It does look like a messed up extension cord. Yeah. Next. Sheep's head. I was just telling you about how much I hate fucked up teeth, and Jesus. I didn't even take any notes on the fish. I just wrote why. And I just want to sit here with you guys as we contemplate why. Why? So if you guys don't know, they have like human-like teeth that are used to crush shells like oysters and clams and that kind of thing, because that's what they eat. But why? Why? Why did nature do this? It's just upsetting. I just don't want to look at it. Yeah, nope, not great. Anyways, just hope it goes extinct and move along. Sawfish. This one I feel like I'm getting a lot of hate for. I do not like sawfish, but people love sawfish. People think this is super cool. I think it is stupid as hell. Oh, it's real. It is real. Really fucking big. They get up to like 25 feet, some of the species of sawfish. I mean, you can see this picture on the bottom. This is a full-grown sawfish with this guy. But they're just bad at existing. Like, first of all, they're painfully slow breeders, which never helps, especially in modern society with humans and how valued they are by humans, and they get caught for their fins and for their saw, for their rostrum, it's called. So being a slow breeder is really just not a good idea. It's just not beneficial in the world anymore because you're just dying and getting fish too quickly. It just looks insane. It just gets it just looks ridiculous. And the entire point of the adaptation is it allows you to catch fish, but it's like, there are so many better ways to catch fish that don't require you having a fucking chainsaw coming out of your head. It's just so much effort to accomplish a goal that you're not even doing as well as other fish are doing with similar adaptations. So it's just dumb. Number 5 is the pineapple fish. I believe this, in my opinion, is the ugliest fish on earth. It's not the wolffish. It's not the sheep's head. It's just so ugly. I just hate it. It looks like a pineapple. It's sharp like a pineapple. It has some cool adaptations, but it's so gross looking. I just really hate the coloration. I hate the patterning. And another thing, you can't even find them. If you look up pineapple fish, there's some like resort company called Pineapple Fish. So you can't even really find pineapple fish. In order to find pictures of the pineapple fish, you have to look up pineapple fish fish. You have to write fish twice because otherwise you get a company. They have some bioluminescent bacteria shit to like attract the things that they eat, which is kind of cool, and they live in caves, but they're just fucking ugly. I believe, in my opinion, they are the ugliest fish. I don't think anything even comes close. I don't know, maybe it's a personal thing, but this patterning is so gross to me. I really do not like this patterning. I'm not upset by pineapples, but I am upset by this for some reason. This just upsets me. Number 4, goldfish. This should come as a surprise to nobody because what the it is impressive how stupid goldfish are. It is genuinely impressive. All right. Now I feel a little bad for them because goldfish are the most treated fish on earth by far. People think it's okay to keep goldfish in bowls. People think it's okay to keep goldfish without heaters or without filters or anything like that. But they are so incredibly stupid. Let me tell you a story. So I had a tank with Dojja, who, if you don't know, is my Synodontis eupterus, my featherfin squeaker catfish. And Dojja's pretty big, and he's a dominant fish in the tank, all right? So he controls the tank. And there's also a comet goldfish in there that was a rescue from like some dumb shit that my school was doing, right? So we rescued this comet goldfish, okay? And so the goldfish, you would think, as a small comet goldfish in a tank with a large predatory catfish, would understand, hey, maybe I should leave this guy alone. You know, maybe he's in charge. Maybe I should just let it go. But the comet would approach him, and then Dojja would bite him. And then you would think, okay, even if you're stupid enough to approach the large predatory catfish and get bit, you wouldn't do it again, right? You'd be like, oh, okay, he's in charge. The comet would just continuously follow him around and bother him over and over again. They're so stupid. They have absolutely no concept of just the social structure that they're supposed to be following. It's amazing. They are so far removed from nature, from like Cyprinidae, that they are just incapable of functioning outside of an aquarium. It's insane. And a group of them is called a troubling. That's just a fun fact because a group of goldfish is troubling because I don't like them. However, they don't have 4 or 5 or 6 second memories, whatever Google says. That's not true. They actually have pretty normal memories. They're just stupid as fuck. So don't believe stuff like that, but they're stupid. All right. Number 3, the jawfish. I just hate it. They do some weird shit. I mean, people think this is cool. Basically, they are mouth brooders. They keep all of their eggs and then their babies in their mouth and just bring them around. And they have some cool symbiotic relationships with moray eels. They dig dens and then cover their dens when at night. But just the way that they do stuff is, I hate big talk and not big action, okay? So first of all, you know what they do for intruders? They spit sand at them. What a stupid way to deal with intruders. You just go through the sand. Stupid, all right? And they churn their eggs. Like, you know how you like churn butter or you like shake your, you don't shake milk. What do you shake? Your lemonade or something like that, right? They do that with their eggs. They take all their eggs in their mouth and then they go, poof, and then they suck them back in over and over again. And they're just big bluffers. And I hate big talkers and people who don't have big actions, and they never fight. They are so feisty. They're doing all this like sand spitting. They act so angry. They have this whole protective aspect about them, but they're tiny and they're incapable of actually defending themselves, and they never actually attack anything. They just bluff. They just flare. They open their mouth wide. They pretend like they're gonna do something, and they just never do. And that upsets me. Top 2. Number 2, the Emerald Shiner. Now, this is a very, very personal vendetta that I have recently acquired. You're going to be confused why specifically an Emerald Shiner, okay? And that is because I just spent the last week in Lake Erie, all right, looking for fish. I have my camera. I'm going all about Lake Erie trying to catch fish, trying to take cool videos of fish. I was told that there's all these great fish. Freshwater drums keep washing up on the shore, so I'm expecting to see all these great fish. and it's just emerald shiners. There's nothing else. There's literally nothing else in any accessible part of the lake. I spent a week there and did nothing but free dive with goggles, kayak, or paddleboard the entire time. And every single time I thought I saw something cool. I finally saw a fish that was like larger than a minnow size, and it was just an overgrown emerald shiner. So, fuck emerald shiners, called lake shiners. They're in Lake Erie, and they're really, really easy to catch in the net. My little cousin was incapable. He just kept fucking slapping the net at the water and was not catching any of them. But like, I would just passively just throw a net at a school and catch like 5 of them. They're just, I hate them. I don't have anything particular against minnows, but I hate emerald shiners. That leaves the number 1. And for the number 1, I have a special feature presentation. So I think you guys all know what my least favorite fish is. At least you could probably guess what my least favorite fish is. Let me go ahead and reveal. My least favorite fish is the seahorse. Of course it's the seahorse. But I've just talked about how much I hate seahorses so much, right? That I didn't think that I could present in a new and exciting way how much I dislike them and what I dislike about them. So I've prepared a little something to help get across my message about how much I hate seahorses. You ready? Seahorse, seahorse, I hate you, I hate you. You've got a prehensile tail to grab onto things, but you wouldn't need it if you just had fucking fins like a normal fish. You think you're special 'cause the dads carry the babies, but I've been thinking that's kinda stupid. Lately, you trick people with your colors into liking you, but you're the worst fish by far. I know the truth. Seahorse, seahorse, I hate you, I hate you. Seahorse, seahorse, I hate you, I hate you. So I hope that you guys really got the message that time, because I didn't feel like there was anything else that I could say, you know? So if you guys like that song, so what would you guys think if we like professionally produced it and also had like a professional background singer to add on to the vocals and then released it as like a real official audio full song? Just a thought, just getting opinions. Maybe include a music video, I have to extend the song, I have to make more lyrics. But there will be an I Hate Seahorses official song coming out.